What's up, guys? This is Ference. Today I want to make a video about cell phones and how to make your cell phone a tool, not a toy. I first and foremost will admit that previously I had all my stuff, my apps and whatnot, just on one page of my home screen, and I had a terrible, terrible habit of just opening my phone and then just trying to find something and end up on a social media or on YouTube for like half an hour, and then I would, feel bad about not bad about myself, but I would feel bad about wasting that 30 minutes or so. When at the end of the day, I should have been using my phone to be optimized with a home screen, a calendar, a to-do list, important apps, social media apps, all the way at the end. So, guys, basically, what I'm looking at is my home page of my calendar, and February is pretty empty right now, so just giving you guys a shoot of what I was doing in January. The calendar is full. There's no point of having a calendar on your homepage if you're not going to be constantly filling it out. And at the end of the day, it gives you a little bit more sense of urgency of, you know what, I got to get on my game, because every time I open my calendar, I see this, for example, and I'm like, wow, I got a lot of stuff going on either today or this week that I need to get on top of. And it's just a really good tool to keep you on point and keep you looking in advance of what's going on. But at the end of the day, aware of what you need to do. And second page is just a to-do list, more of a big picture to-do list with things I want to get done over time. Over time. However, with a Color Note, a little app you can get from the App Store, I make a to-do list, my today's to-do list, so my short-term to-do list, as well as another long-term to-do list of things I just don't want to forget, but things that aren't really urgent, but things I just don't want to forget. For example, polishing the headlights on my mom's car. Next page, we're going into my important apps, clock, calendar, my Color Note. And what I like about Color Note is, as you can see with the today's to do and the remember, those two have the little pin thing on it. And with that, you can pin it to this top home screen, so it's constantly in your face. So instead of having to go into the Color Note, then click on my today's to-do list, I got my to-do list right up here with one swipe and one click on it. So basically, yes, is using using a little bit, one less key swipe to just make your phone less effective. And here, all the way at the end, 4 swipes in, I got the Facebook, the social media, and what's that stuff, whatever. But the point that I set up with this stuff all the way at the end is just to give myself that extra 1, 2, 3. Those extra few little milliseconds just to realize, hey, you know what? I didn't activate my phone to go into YouTube right now, for example. And even if I do what I started doing on YouTube that I like a lot is YouTube is really good at making suggestions for you. And I have made a good habit of deciding, you know what? I'm just going to let YouTube do what it does best, but suggest to me things that information, inspiration, motivation. For example, I don't need to be watching the Symphony of Life Underwater World of Australia. I love animals. I watch that sometimes, but I just don't want it to be recommending. I don't want to get sucked in because, once you get onto one video, it makes another suggestion and then another suggestion. And not to mention with the autoplay, I don't know, I'll just get sucked in if it's too long. So down in this little option thing, I'll just hit not interested and it'll go away. And I'll keep getting my Yo-Yo Ma. I'll keep getting my spiritual motivation. I'll keep getting my seminars. I'll keep getting my good music. I'll keep getting my motivation, inspiration, information. You know what I mean? So basically, yeah, guys, I'll tell you what, in the 2-3 months that I've been setting up my phone like this, constantly getting the home screen here, getting the dose of the home screen, it helps so much, it keeps me on track. And then when I go into my big picture to-do list, for example, if I'm bored, I just look at it, all right, future authoring program. I'll just decide to read up on it or decide to write a little bit. Or for example, the website I want to make, all that stuff is right there. But, for a long time, and I'm just getting started here, for a long time, I would just open up my phone, and before I know it, just be wasting my time when my initial reason was to look something up or to make a specific post. But I'm telling you guys, from setting up my phone this way, it's made a big difference, and I'm just glad that I'm not wasting as much time. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I'll never be perfect. I do sometimes waste time, but at least I had a choice into it. I had a choice to make 3 slides instead of just one click and go into Snapchat and look through the stories or whatever, And I'll tell you what, it gives me a lot more. It gives me a lot more sense of control over my phone, and it has done exactly what this video is about. It has helped me to make my phone a tool, not a toy. So many people are out there making money off their phone. They're organizing their lives. They're meeting people. They're using their phone for so many great things. But I was one of those ones that I see now that I'm aware of it. Most people are just wasting time on their phone, to be 100% honest. I'm doing it too. I did it too. Don't get me wrong. I still do it sometimes. But I very, very few people that I know or that I'm aware of that I see are using their phone really for anything else other than as a means to entertain them or to pass time. People at the gym are listening to the music or whatever, when at the end of the day you could be listening to an audiobook. Or people are scrolling through social media instead of potentially listen. I don't know. There's so many different possibilities of using the phone as a tool. It doesn't have to always be a toy. Yes, there's time to do that stuff, but when we take control of such a powerful little computer in our hand, I believe that you guys will start to see some progress, if you guys decide to take this step. I hope you guys learn something from it and kind of understand the psychology and, the mindset behind what I'm trying to do. And if you guys know of any other ideas that how I or any of the viewers on this video could make this make their phones more work for them, instead of sucking away our time, maybe getting us back sometimes. I'll tell you what, I definitely feel like I have more time during the day now that I'm constantly looking at my to-do list. I'm getting things done, and I'm not getting sucked into, social media or the internet or whatever. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions on how you do things and anything else I can do to make this more better. That's college level English right there. More better. How to make my how to improve my, now I'm self-conscious. How to improve my efficiency as with my using my phone. I would be, please leave a comment. Please subscribe. Please like the video. And I'm trying to make a lot more videos on this kind of like positive improvement kind of thing. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Ferenc, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much.